Hi, I'm Danny and these are my Diecast Disasters. In this video I'm going to be tidying up and customizing a Corgi Escort. This is the Duckham's model. I think these were released in 1985. I don't think they're particularly rare or anything. I believe it is modelled on around a 1982 Escort. Somebody might correct me on that in the comments. And Duckham's is an oil company. I guess this is supposed to be a rally car. So let's take a closer look at it off the turntable. It's a nice detailed casting. I don't know how exactly much it looks like the proper Escort, but the lines are very sharp. It's a nice clean casting. It's got opening doors, a nice detailed metal base on it. It's got that metal tow hook there, that's not going anywhere. And quite a decent detailed interior. This is another car with outie posts, so I start off with a round burr on my rotary tool, and once I get it started I can then drill it out with a drill. With the posts drilled out, I can take the base off and then take the car apart. I'm not going to be using the old wheels, so I use a cutting disc on my rotary tool to cut the axles. I can now strip the body and the base. Here they are with the paint removed. It's a bit of oxidation on them. Other than that, they're really nice, tidy castings. I give them a clean up with the wire brush on my rotary tool. This will get rid of the oxidation and any scraps of paint that are remaining. Once they're cleaned up, I can give them a wipe down with some isopropyl and they're ready for painting. I begin with black primer. I felt that the car had to be either red or white, and I've chosen red. Next I mask off the side panels there, and these are painted black. I've made this decal of stripes here, like the RS1600 design. I'm going to put that on the bonnet. It's printed on clear decal paper. I finished the car with the Tamiya clear lacquer. This didn't really go on as smooth as I would have liked, but it still ended up looking pretty good. Moving on to the interior, you can see the little tab where the dash folds over is broken. It's a little bit grubby, so the first thing I do is give it a wash in some hot soapy water. Here it is looking a lot cleaner. Now I can glue the dash back in place. I start by giving it a coat of white primer. Then I use some liquid mask to mask off the seats, and I painted it black and took the mask off. It came out reasonably tidy. Probably could make it look a little neater with a wash, but I didn't really want to do that. Moving on to the base now, I begin with a coat of black, and I use some silver weathering powder to bring out the details. The windscreen is in pretty good condition. There's no cracks in it, which is great as it's not terribly thick. I start by giving it a wash. Still looking a little scratched, so I give it a polish. And here it is after polishing. It's looking pretty good. And so here are all the parts of our little Corgi Escort, repainted and ready to go back together. I'm going to use these aftermarket wheels to replace the grody old Corgi ones. Before we take a look at the finished car, let's just take a moment to look back and be reminded of what we started with. A fairly play-worn example, heavily chipped paint. The wheels are a little bit wonky there. It's supposed to be a rally car, I guess, but I really don't think it makes a very good rally car without any body kit and having the back seat and everything in it. So let's see if we can retire it from the rally scene and give it a new life as a zippy little town car. And here it is, our made over Corgi Escort. A nice new clean red paint job and some classic 80s Escort styling. It's got some nice new wheels. It's been detailed. It's had the interior detailed. All in all, I think it's looking pretty cool. I wish the clear coat had gone on a little bit smoother, but to be honest, you only really notice that when it's blown up on a great big screen. You can let me know what you think in the comments. I think this would definitely be a really fun little car to drive around. I'm sure a few of you have owned Escorts. As always, it's great to hear your stories in the comments. I'll now say a big thanks to everyone for the awesome comments and likes on my videos, and extra special thanks to my awesome Patreon supporters. They help to support the channel through Patreon. If you'd like to join them, you can check out the link in the description below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and give it a share.